All right, welcome back. We're sitting here talking at the break here, and but I am excited about bringing on my next guest, who is Virgil Bland, and he is the owner of Arizona Home Defense.
Yes.
And, go ahead.
So it's two companies, and it's two companies in one. So we're Arizona Home Defense, and we're also Elite Ordnance Manufacturing. And so it's two companies, veteran-owned. We came together, and we do firearms and firearms instruction and ammunition, and pretty much everything you'd expect from a gun shop.
Well, here's me out, everybody. We all just heard that we have to buy our gold, and we're going to have it in our house. You better have a safe, and you also better have a gun, right?
I tell you what, these are my precious metals. So
Exactly.
Yeah, no, and so we do a lot of good stuff there, and one of our big things is we're totally about customer service. And so one of the problems that I had when I was growing up and going to gun shops and buying a lot of guns is that it just seems like there was always kind of an attitude, and there wasn't always a really good connection between me and kind of the people who were selling me this stuff. And that's what we try and change. And so what we're focused on is, hey, I want to have a conversation with you. Hey, I want to learn about you, and I want to know what's going to help you and what I can do to give you the best product.
Okay, where are you located?
We're actually located off of the 32nd Street in Shea, which is right off the 51 freeway, right off of Shea Boulevard. If you know the area, we're right behind Uncle Sam's. Really good place to eat.
Okay, and now if they want you, they can check you out on your website.
Yes, ma'am.
Which is?
EliteOM.com, so ELITEOM.com. You can also, if you want to get 10% off right now, you can follow us on Instagram at Elite, ELITEORD. And we post a bunch of deals and pictures of really cool looking guns and all that other good stuff.
Here's what they're going to do. They're also offering for everyone to get entered in to win a box of ammo.
Yep.
Okay.
Some free ammunition, trying to entice some people in
Of course.
and show you that, we should be your new gun shop, I promise.
All right, so here we're going to do it. Our phone number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. You can check them out on their website. It is EliteOM.com, and their phone number is 602-466-1278. And again, our number here is 602-277-5369. And toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. Get yourself entered in to win a box of ammo. It's a $15 value free to you. Okay, let's talk about a couple of things. You do firearm instruction.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about that.
So we do firearms instruction. One of the things that I said is, as we are a veteran-owned company, personally I'm a former Marine, served 5 years in the United States Marine Corps.
Thank you for that.
Did one summer vacation in Afghanistan. And we take those skills that the Marine Corps taught us and that they put thousands of dollars into us to make us, efficient fighting warriors, and I teach it to civilian people, because that was the thing to me, was there's a lot of things that I know and a lot of stuff that's secondhand nature to a lot of veterans that normal civilians have no understanding or no conception about. And so what I do is I put it in a way, in a form that a regular human being can understand. And I'm a pretty nice human being most of the time, and so I can kind of sit there and talk to people, and I'm a pretty good teacher sometimes.
Okay, otherwise we'd shoot you.
Yeah, exactly. And we also, one of the things that I really like to do is concealed weapons course classes. A lot of people in Arizona now don't think they actually have to have their concealed weapons permit anymore. The law changed back in 2010. Arizona, as the state, said, hey, you don't need to necessarily have your concealed weapons permit in order to conceal here. The only thing that a lot of people don't realize, or I don't know if they pay attention to or what it is, there's actually a federal law on the books called the Gun-Free School Zone Act, and what it says is you're not actually allowed within 1,000 feet of any school zone with a loaded firearm. And so if you get caught doing that, that's 5 years in jail, $5,000 fine. Or you can give me $150 to hang out with me and listen to me talk for a couple hours. So I usually think that's a much better deal.
Yeah, I mean, when you sit there and say that, how many people that carry
Yeah.
that have them in their car, underneath their seat or what have you, and they're taking their kid to school on the way to work or what have you. They're not allowed to do that.
Nope. Yeah, public schools, private schools, daycares. Anywhere you've got little kids to big kids learning anything, you're not allowed within 1,000 feet of a school zone. I can tell you, I didn't know this law before I became an instructor, before I got my permit, and I live within 1,000 feet of 2 schools. Used to take my dog for a walk every single night. Had no idea I was breaking the law, and ended up in jail for years.
Wow, amazing. Now let me give out some information again. You're located off the 51 and Shea.
Yes, ma'am.
Your phone number is 602-466-1278. Their website is Elite OM, so it's Elite OM as in Mary. .com, and we've got our lines open here, and everyone's getting entered in to win a box of ammo, and it is a Does it matter what kind of ammo?
No, it's, I mean, everybody
checking.
has a bunch of different types of guns and what
Right.
have you, so I figured that I'll just, you know, hey,
So
whatever's
any
good
kind,
for you.
it's a $15 value free to you, 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100 in the store. Go ahead.
One of the things I do want to definitely get out there on the radio is I definitely have 22 ammo sitting on my shelf. So mostly everybody in the entire world is scouring the planet for 22 ammo, and I've got, you know, a couple thousand rounds just sitting on my shelf. So
He's ready to shoot. He's got 22s. So let him, give us a call here at 602-277-5369. And toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. So you specialize in certain things besides this. What else?
yeah, and so like I said, I mean, we have tactical gear and we have ammunition and we do firearms instruction. And we have rifles and handguns and all that other stuff. You know, we're actually working on getting our Class 3, so we're going to be having NFA weapons, which means we're going to have machine guns and all those other cool stuff. So, you know, we try not to focus directly into one specific area. We want to be your full-service gun shop. You know, we want you to be able to come in, you know, have conversation with us, figure out what your needs are and that kind of deal. And then we can get you put in the right direction. You know, I don't want you just to come in and be
You
like,
can't just come in and walk out. You
Yeah.
have to test them.
yeah, well, and you got to, you know, you got to feel them, and you got to make sure that that's what's going to be right for you. And you know, I generally like to have a conversation with people to make sure, because sometimes you come in and you're like, oh, hey, I did a whole bunch of research, and this is the gun for me. And then I, you know, have a 5-minute conversation with you, and you go, oh man, like I was totally wrong. The internet, you know, I'm just finding all this stuff all over the internet because everybody loves this one specific gun and those kind of things.
Don't forget, they're also doing an Instagram 10% off.
Yeah, at Elite ORD.
And you can also tell them that you heard this on Networking Arizona.
10%.
Also, you can call in here. Our lines are on fire, so our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. And everyone's getting entered in to win some ammo. And he's going to give a few boxes away, not just one. It's a $15 value free to you, and he's got 22.
Amen.
Amen. Go ahead.
No, and so I mean, just you know, like I said, we're vets, and you know, so we like to take care of people, and you know, we're pretty personable folks most of the time. You know, we kind of pride ourselves on return customers and referrals and whatnot, and that's like I said, you know, we are all about customer service. I think that, you know, I'm in retail, so really in all reality, my main focus should always be customer service, because if I don't have good customer service, no one's going to want to come back to me. No one's going to want to go, hey, yeah, those guys over there off of 32nd Street and Shea, they're super great.
Well, you said that you've been at a lot of gun shows. You were talking about
Yeah.
that with someone else here today.
We go to every gun show, and so usually you'll see me or my partner. We look very close. I mean, it's the Marine Corps. We look like twins, basically. You know, bearded, tall guys, and I'm just sitting there yelling at folks and trying to get them to come over to the table and throwing business cards at everybody. I'm a very lively person.
Here's the thing, but you get to do that right here. So while you're on the air, and they're all sitting there listening to you right now.
Mhm.
So what would you tell them?
You know, I just like to pull people in, and I like to tell them, hey, look, you know, we're different. You know, I like to have conversations with folks. I like to be personal with people. You know, I'm not here just to sell you a product and then never see you again. You know, I want to have a conversation with you. I want to, you know, I wouldn't, you know, I want you to be a part of my family, is what I'm saying.
He's going to educate you. He's going to
Exactly.
educate you the way he was educated.
Exactly. I'm going to teach you all the good stuff that the Marine Corps invested thousands of dollars into me for.
Right. And again, he does concealed weapon permits, so he can talk to you a little bit about that.
I do basic firearms instruction, so I teach people basically how to shoot. So, you know, we go from kind of 0 to 100 in just a couple hours, and I take you out to the range, and we start shooting up a bunch of stuff, and everybody has a great time. And usually people, you know, always learn a lot, you know. And we have a bunch of different classes too. I do home defense training where I come in, I kind of teach you some close quarters combat stuff. So if somebody comes inside your house, you know, you can go, oh man, you know how to defend yourself real good. Because a lot of that stuff is muscle memory, and a lot of people, you know, aren't ready for those kind of high stress situations. And you know, you had that other guy talking on how this world's going crazy a little bit. And you know, I like to be prepared. So.
Absolutely. And it is a full service gun store.
Yes, ma'am.
Firearms classes. They also have safes. They have all sorts of
I got
guns. What you
everything.
got? What's hot right now in
You know,
firing?
we actually, so one of the guns that we're doing a super good deal on, we've got these Taurus PT-111s. They're little 9mm, they're compact, 12-round mags, and they are $210, which is total steal.
Okay, and don't forget, they're doing a 10% discount on Instagrams with
Yes,
that.
ma'am.
That's on anything. Also, tell them that you heard it on Networking Arizona. You're going to get 10% off.
Yes,
We're going to
ma'am.
let you call for the next 5 or so minutes, and you're going to get yourself entered in to win a $15 box of ammo. We've got lots of them we're giving away, and he's got 22s.
Amen.
So, again, let me give out their information. It is 602 866-466-1278. Check them out on their website. It is EliteOM.com.
And at Instagram at EliteORD.
And Elite OR did, and go ahead and Instagram them there. Again, our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. Keep on calling, guys. You're going to get entered in to win some ammo, and he's got 22s. Amen.